Hello and welcome to the Cozy Corner with Sonia.
Okay.
This section of my podcast will be specifically to talk about and give site reviews on all of our holidays, what we get up to, and if we recommend the site that we visited. We have a touring caravan, 6 berth, but we also have an air tent. This podcast will follow our journeys, our adventures, the memories as we make them. So grab yourself a lovely warm cup of coffee or grab your water bottle and we'll get straight into it. We have just got back from a stay at South Whitleyburn Farm, Largs in Scotland, and this is the review of the site and of the location. We found this site on PitchUp, as despite being fully fledged members of 2 very well-known camping clubs, it seemed cheaper to book on other sites than to book one with an apparent member discount. The site is lovely, it is a working farm and has free roaming sheep, donkeys and chickens. This site has lovely views, clean toilets and showers. For this trip we took our tent. The shower block is up 2 rather steep metal steps into this trailer looking shower block. Unfortunately, I do have limited mobility, so fell down these steps on day 1 of our stay. I can imagine these metal steps are a safety hazard when wet too. We later learned that on the corner, near the elephant, there is another little toilet and shower block. This shower is level access and you don't have to press a button every 3 seconds for water. You can also adjust the temperature. We believe this block to be for tourers and motorhomes, but this is where we showered throughout the remainder of our stay. You cannot park on your pitch. I wish that it would have been clearer prior to booking and we'd have booked elsewhere. The midges ate us alive in this location. I'm sure it isn't just this site affected, but I did think it was worth a mention. The cockerel woke us up promptly throughout our stay, sometimes a little too early, so bear in mind that if you like a lay-in or you have young children who wake up really grumpy if they've been disturbed, it may not be the site for you. The site seemed reasonably priced for our stay, and actually we left 2 days early purely because of the weather forecast and we packed away a dry tent. I would have liked to have seen accessible toilet and shower within the tent area. Each time I showered we had to park on the corner as the smaller level access shower was not within walking distance. During our stay we visited Largs often, especially the good sized Morrisons there. I had a few Amazon packages put in the lockers and the salad bar was always an amazing visit too. We also visited Wemyss Bay and got the ferry across to the Isle of Bute and had a great day there exploring. For this ferry journey, all occupants except dogs had to get out of their vehicle. This could be a challenge even for those who are able-bodied and have a smaller, regular-sized frame. The cars are so tightly packed in and no thought or regard for opening the door to get a child out of their car seat or those less able was taken into consideration. There was lots of Bute, if all things, to explore. We later found a lovely cafe and ordered drinks there and a couple of pizzas. They looked amazing. I didn't have any, I was too hot to be hungry, but they were a dog-friendly cafe and even brought over a water bowl for our 4-legged lurcher friend Sammy. During our stay we also visited the Isle of Cumbrae, which was a short ferry ride from Largs over to the island. Because the ferry trip is a short one, you were allowed to stay in the car. It's actually quite a weird feeling to stay in the car for the ferry journey. It's really convenient to stay in the car for the whole ferry ride. The Isle of Cumbrae is a small but relaxed island. Beware of coaches doing silly speeds on narrow roads though. Otherwise it was amazingly chill. We even visited the tallest part of the island and had amazing views. Back over in Largs we had fish and chips from the Blue Lagoon. The food was decent, but it isn't something we'd actively go out and seek again. The staff seemed rather rude and had a really hard job understanding my Yorkshireman husband. We later found a better fish and chips a few miles up the road from Largs. We paid for parking on Largs Beach to watch the sunset. We later found out that if you head towards Wemyss Bay, you'd find plenty of free parking with a sea view, on the left hand side. On our last day there, Friday, we decided to have a Subway. I'm addicted to the spicy Italian salad with a poached egg and sweet onion sauce. The Largs branch of Subway absolutely massacred my poached egg. I've never had a poached egg in pieces before and missed pulling it apart myself to discover the lovely, runny, smooth yolk. It felt like I'd uncovered some kind of massacre opening my salad box to egg guts everywhere. It ruined the experience. The Pound Bucket, also known as the Pound Basket, in Johnstone and Largs is somewhere you need to visit. Lots of really cool things, weird and flavourful drinks that you don't typically find, and I wish we had these shops across the border in England. We also tried Nardini's ice cream in Largs. It was okay, but I think a little too expensive. The ice cream, gelato, wasn't the best we've ever had. I guess you're going to ask now, would we go back? Would we recommend the site? Would we go back? Absolutely. We loved the area. The views were astonishing. It was pure bliss to see an amazing sunset on a calm beach. Would we pick that campsite again? No. For the reasons I've given, the showers and the toilets not being accessible friendly. I actually find it rather difficult to understand how they would have some kind of trailer with 2 metal steps for a shower block. If it's been raining, those steps will be very slippery. I'm lucky that I only hurt my hip, and the next time we do go, I will be telling Subway in Largs to leave my egg alone. We did have an amazing stay though.
So I think this is the highest point of the Isle of Cumbrae. All these steps to go up. I'm pretty sure it is. The highest point of the island. You can see all the way around. And over here you can see where all the places are. So you can see whereabouts everything is from where we are, which is Gladestone, 417 feet high. So yeah, the highest point of the island.